Hello. Hi. Hi. Okay, this is in fast mode because this video was ridiculously long. Start out with a cup of coconut, a can of coconut full fat, 2 tablespoons of arrowroot, and I totally fucked this up because I was at Whole Foods and that's what I had available, and I bought a can of coconut milk there, so it's probably twice as much as the Mexican store, and I bought a tiny thing of arrowroot. That was probably like twice as much as buying it in bulk, so whatever. That is like a dash of ground vanilla bean, but it's cool. So right when it starts to boil, then add all the other stuff. So I did 4 tablespoons of powdered sugar, even though the recipe said to use maple syrup. And then I added the, whatever you call that, the slurry. And then it starts to thicken. Oh, I really did not want to use those molds, but guess what? I had them already and I wasn't gonna buy more, so these didn't come out to the aesthetic goals and dreams I had, but you know what? I can live with that. It was delicious. What do you think of the flavor?
It's not my first choice.
Not your first choice? Yeah. Which part?
Just the coconut, I guess.
You don't like coconut that much?
Yeah.
So the coconut ice cream was not your favorite coconut flavor?
Yeah.
Okay. Dude, I struggled with this forever. If I would have videotaped how long I dicked with that, the video would be way longer. And then 3 of them were fails. They did not come out. So I just like scooped it out with a wooden knife and they came out, but I obviously did not put chocolate. Okay, that's a chocolate bar. That shit was free because I dumpstered that shit. And it had a tablespoon of coconut oil, which I also dumpstered a long ass time ago too. So it's technically free. And that is 9 almonds. I overbought almonds because I didn't know how many I wanted. But that was 9, literally. Count that shit. So be careful, don't burn your chocolate. And when it's perfect, throw it in a little cup like that. Even though this is kind of expensive, this isn't quite the epitome of rich bitch. I will say that the volume of food is more than like a box of, I think they're called like Magnum bars. Like I've heard that these are comparable to those, except all natural. And those, it's like, I think that's like $3 or $4, and you get like 3 ounces, and you get 3 bars. And these are tiny, but I called this about 8 portions. But if you didn't have any sort of weird wonky mistakes, this would make like 10 to 12. So whatever. So that's more than 3 bars, and these are all natural. So that's something to think about. So in the end, it was cheap. And we're just gonna say 63 cents a serving, but the servings aren't cut and dry like you would imagine they would be. So don't overthink about it. Don't like stay up at night trying to figure out like what the hell I'm saying, because it's not like that, you know? I thought these were fucking good. These are not ultra sweet. If you want to get fucking high, you need to add some more sweetener. You like that? You know what's up. Yeah, you'll have to add more. The recipe is below. I seriously wanted pictures like hers. I did not have the right molds, and I was up at night crying about that shit. Remember for days I kept being like, should I get more molds? Should I? And you're like, it's fine, you can. I'm like, I don't know if I should. And then you're like, don't do it. And I was like, ah! And you're like, don't do it. And I was like, alright, now I never have to think about it again. So when that's done, put them back in the freezer, let them sit, you know, not very long, and then they'll freeze right up and be ready to go. And then I just packaged them up in more Tupperware, and they're sitting in the freezer. So it'll probably be breakfast or some shit for like the next few days, for like a week. Dividing it into like 8 is like 200 calories a serving, which isn't crazy. It's you know, whatever. It's whatever. Would I make these again? Yes! Yes, I would. Why are you laughing? That's how I felt. I was being genuine. I was being my true, authentic self.
Congratulations.
I should use corn syrup. This shit would have been sweeter. I used all my ingredients. No leftovers. That's a recipe success. Until then, go make this and peace the fuck out.